What's up, developers? What's up, family? In today's episode, we're gonna focus a bit on one of the basic policies I believe every project should have, every software project should have, is the policy that we will do nothing without issue in some issue tracker. So that's what we're gonna cover. So this is mentioned actually here, that we're gonna add some issue tracker architecture decision record, and this is gonna be one of the most known that we already decided that we're gonna use GitHub, and there is also a GitHub issue tracker. So as always, let's start by reviewing the commit, because this is one of the most important things that every developer should do. Review whatever you did prior to committing the changes. So as I mentioned, we added one line with the new keywords, and the same here with the picture itself, with the mind map. Yeah, we extended the log, the same, just a link to the newly created document, and the document itself, the decision. And let's cover that more deeply using this preview. So we already were here. So let's jump from README to the architecture decision log. Yep, and here we have the newly added decision, which is this one, GitHub issue tracker. And the same here, this is the ADR 003. Yep. So now we can jump into this issue. As always, title, saying what it is all about. The title is very important, and I usually use the verb. Verb is very important. Use something, yeah. Implement something, introduce something. Verb. Verbs are important in the titles. Anyway, this is regarding the SDLC category. Yeah, SDLC is a software development lifecycle. Yeah, one of the most important things in software development lifecycle is an issue tracker. And the context, yeah, we know that we need that. And what is the most important is explained here. It's a policy that saying that the software development team must ensure that no work is undertaken without a corresponding issue recorded in some issue tracker. We've chosen GitHub issue tracker, so it should be recorded there. More than a year ago, in my project, with one of my recent projects, I was asked by one of the top stakeholders, Marcin, please implement something, some behavior change. No UI change, just behavior, to change behavior of the system. And it was, pretty interesting. That was challenging. So I forgot to ask this person, and of course this was a top manager, I forgot to ask him, please register issue. So it took me 5 days to implement that without such issue. Yeah, and after a year, a few months ago, the analysts team realized there is something wrong with this behavior, and they found that we changed that without noticing them through the issue. So unfortunately, I had to revert my work. So it took one more day. So approximately 6 man days was lost because of the not tracked change. Yeah. So, and this is also important, very important, because many often someone will come to you and tell you, hey, implement that, implement this functionality, change that. And what you should say first, of course, but track the issue, create issue. Why is that important also? Because usually there is someone who then decides, accepts the entire set of changes that should be developed in the current sprint, current agile iteration. So that's why it is important to track that, to not only see what the team members are doing, but also to verify during the sprint initial phase whether it makes sense or not. Is it ready to be implemented? Is it designed somehow? Is it described somewhere? Yeah, many things happen just around this single policy. Yeah, so the entire architecture decision record explains that, and some consequences, positive or negative, justifies why we do that. But in our particular case, what we should be doing is that we decided to use the GitHub issue tracker. So I jumped into the GitHub. Here is the project actually that is like that. Yeah, this is the main with the README as it is. So we have here the tab with issues. That's what we're gonna use in this particular project as an issue tracker. Yeah, and we're gonna build a lot of stuff around each issue. Actually, entire software development lifecycle process can be, let's say, engineered, designed around particular work item, particular issue. Each issue should go through software development lifecycle almost exactly the same way every single task. And moreover, we should, as a team members, collaborate around each of the issues. Yeah. Here what we have the ability to comment. Very important thing. If you assign the issue to somebody, some other team member, add a comment. What do you want from him? When he is finished, he's done. Let's add a comment. The same. Many additional metadata are added to this to each issue. Yeah, like branch, pull request, some meta informations for future references. Yeah, in the future we will be able to, let's say, verify every single issue, every single task that was implemented. Moreover, it is a good practice to have the QA tester adding evidence of working of that particular issue works. Yeah, after when he or she tests that, he or she should put here some screenshot, for example, as a proof that it works. It worked. Yeah. During the testing phase. Anyway, the entire software development life cycle process I'm gonna explain in more details in future episodes. For now, what is important is the policy that we have to refuse implementing, refuse doing anything without an issue tracked in some backlog, in some issue tracker. That's actually it. Tell me what do you think about it. Add comments below. Please also hit like and subscribe. See you. Cheers.